Jews have lived in the nation of Cuba for centuries. More than 24,000 Jews lived in Cuba in 1924, and more immigrated to the country in the 1930s. But during and after the 1959 revolution, 94% of Jews left to other countries, leaving behind a community that is oftentimes lacking some basic necessities that we take for granted. Canadian Friends of Cuban Jewry started in 1993, following a visit to Cuba of a few young men. It was founded in the spirit of love your fellow as yourself, in order to lessen the difficult situation of Cuban Jews. Upon making contact with the Jewish community of Cuba, they observed from near their need for social and material assistance. Shortly after, the Canadian Friends of the Cuban Jewry was formed, and since then, we have visited them over 228 times. Help them to celebrate the Jewish holidays with containers of much-needed food, clothing, and medicine. Operate summer camps where the children are fed both materially and spiritually. Distributed many pairs of tefillin, sidurin, and machzorim. We have founded 3 libraries where our fellow Jews in Cuba can learn about their heritage. We have been involved in performing many circumcisions, bar mitzvahs. We have created a student placement program and have been able to send young men and women from Cuba to foreign educational institutions. We have been privileged to marry off a number of these young students that we sent abroad. Today, we operate in 17 cities and towns across the island. To mention a few: Havana, Matanza, Cienfuegos, St. Clara, Remedio, Caberian, St. Epitritus, Clego de Avila, Camagüey, Holguín, Antilla, Banes, Bayamo, Manzanillo, Palma Soriano, Santiago Guantanamo, Campicello, providing them material and spiritual assistance they haven't been provided in decades. Now that you know a little more about the Jewish community in Cuba and about us, please join us on our annual Scotch and Cigar Cocktail Dinner, Thursday, August 25th, 6 p.m. at a Scott Park Event Center in Vaughan, honoring Peter Friedman, Michael Fromstein, Alan Sloan, Honorary Chair Clifford Corman, and special guest speaker Cuban native Deborah Behar, and become a part of our vital work.
Que viste crecer, se va a llorar en mi pueblo querido, tierra de la soledad.